If you want to be happier in 2024 and beyond, then this video is for you. My name is Robbie Cornelius, and I'm the Mindset Wizard. And I'm here in this particular video to help you just be more happier in your life, okay? And I want to point out something very important. You got to want to be happier. Nobody can make you be happy. You have to want to be happy. And that's the first tip, to desire happiness. There's so many people today demonizing happiness. Popular influencers, entrepreneurs, these big, burly, oh, I'm masculine man, I'm mean. You know, all these big masculine man, they're too cool and masculine to be happy. And I think it's a very interesting choice for them. And that's their choice. But again, you have to want to be happy. Because if you don't want to be happy, there's nothing on the face of the earth that's going to help you out other than drugs. And that's temporary. And that makes you handicapped because you're relying on something outside of you making you happy. Now, this is for people that naturally want to be happy. It starts with wanting, okay? Do you even want to be happy, bro? Do you? I saw another young lady a few days ago on TikTok made a viral video complaining about people that were giving her advice on how to overcome depression. Stop giving me the advice on how to overcome depression. It's like, who complains about people giving them advice about overcoming something that they themselves are complaining about? And this is people that are so addicted to being depressed that they've built an entire social media following off of being depressed, and they wouldn't even know what to do with themselves if they could no longer say they were depressed. This is what Eckhart Tolle called the pain body. See, that pain body is addicted to pain. And because the pain body is addicted to pain, it only wants to feel pain. So you got to make sure you don't have a pain body. Because if you have a pain body, then anything that I say in this video, you're going to just, you're just going to throw it away anyway. Okay? So do you even want to be happy? And for me in 2011, after 27 years of being happy, or being depressed, after 27 years of being depressed, I decided that I wanted to be happy more than anything in the world. And so I started studying everything I could on the human brain. I got really, really good at being happy. Not fake happy, but real happy. Now, in order to get real happy, sometimes it starts off with fake happy. That's my next tip. Sometimes you gotta fake it until you become it. So what I would do is every day, and I still do this because it's a practice that works. Everything you wanna get good at, you just gotta practice it. So every day, I would encourage you to find a quiet place to sit, close your eyes, and just place your hand on your heart and smile. Smile for 10 minutes straight and start to see what happens. In the beginning, it's going to feel forced. It's going to feel abnormal. It's going to feel fake. And the only reason it feels fake is because it's new. You're not used to being happy. Your facial structure and your body is used to being unhappy. So when you put a smile on, it's going to cause you to feel like you're doing something wrong. The worst thing to do is to only put a smile on when you are trying to convince other people that you are happy. See, this is where it goes wrong. When people say, you can't just put a smile on it and try to pretend like everything is okay. No, if you only do that when you come across people in the external world, of course it's going to go wrong because you're only doing it for them. But when you do this practice behind closed doors, you're doing it for you. And that's what you want to get really, really good at. You want to get really good at doing this practice for you, because that's all it's about. It's about you. It's about you being happy with yourself. And once you get happy with yourself, everything else is naturally going to take care of itself emotionally. So for 10 minutes a day, close your eyes, hand over your heart, and just smile. Your face is going to feel very tight at first. Your brain is going to feel like you're violating it. Your nervous system is going to say, what is going on right now? Because the nervous system up until this point is used to being nervous. And what we're trying to do, what we're not even trying to do, we're overriding that nervousness. And we're sending a different signal to our nervous system, to our system, letting our system know that everything is okay in this moment. So think about that. Life happens in the moment. Happiness and sadness can only be experienced in this moment. And if you're sad in this moment, there's no wonder why happiness is nowhere to be found. Because your nervous system, or your system, we got to start calling it a nervous system too, because nervous means you're freaking out. But if you're not experiencing happiness in this moment, it means that you are prioritizing another emotion that is not happiness. But you could easily call happiness into existence in this moment as well. And you want to get real good at it. Your central nervous system, or your central system, I'm going to just call it the system. Your emotional system is going to thank you for it the more you practice this. And it's going to be easier and easier for you to do this. Now, you don't want to stop there. It is one thing, which is an amazing thing, to practice smiling with your eyes closed in a comfortable room. But it is another thing to bring that energy out here in the physical world. And that's what we're practicing behind closed doors to do. We're not just practicing to reach these high states of emotions behind closed doors. We're practicing behind closed doors so we can get good enough to bring that state of happiness and awareness and that vibration out here to the physical world. That's why we're doing this, baby. We're not doing it to keep it bottled up and in a closet in our house now. We are doing it to bring that energy out here in real life, in the physical life. I shouldn't say real life, because the internal world is just as real as the external world. Don't believe me? Ask somebody that's depressed. Hey, this is something nobody wants to admit, but happiness is a choice. Oh, you telling me you didn't know that? What the? Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thinking about ending this conversation because you didn't even know that happiness was a freaking choice. I mean, what kind of people am I attracting? Oh, you knew happiness was a choice? Okay, all right.